Isn't this lovely? This is Green Mountain Falls. It's a little community in El Paso County, very near the El Paso-Teller County line. What's going on here? A whole lot of rocks, agabion, trailers, dirt. I wonder what's going on. Some major landscaping here. Oh, there's a creek. Hey! What you doing?
I'm digging a dead man.
You're digging a dead man hole. How deep is that going to be?
Well, I'm about 4.5 feet, maybe.
Maybe 4.5 feet? And what's it for?
4 foot.
Why are you digging a dead man there?
You're going to anchor, run rebar back this way like that, down deep, and this little concrete, and that's going to tie to a wall to hold up the...
Anchor, rebar, concrete, tied to a wall. How many gabions are here, do you think?
There's a 9-footer, and there's a 12-footer on top of the 9.
And who put those there?
I did.
Private person, you did. And that's to save your property, because your property is eroding away every time it rains here, am I right?
Right.
How big of an escarpment is right here, this drop-off?
It's about 7.5 feet.
7.5 feet deep? Was it like that when you guys moved in?
No.
When did this happen?
Started last year with the runoff from Woodland Park.
Last year with the runoff from Woodland Park. So you did all this excavating by yourself, and you bought these supplies, and I see you have rock and dirt, wire, rebar, you're doing welding. What do your neighbors think of this?
Well, I think it's good.
They think it's good? All right. And nobody else is helping you pay for this or do it yourself. How come the city's not doing something about this?
I don't know.
So Dale, how come the city's not helping you do this?
I don't know why they're not helping it.
What about the counties? Is there any analysis or studies going on with the...
Well, I think they're doing a study. I don't know what's going to happen, you know, if anything, if they're going to do any kind of work up here on this problem or not.
Have you heard from the state or the federal people addressing, you know, this creek that has been flooding and eroding under people's houses and flooding into their homes?
Well, to right now, I haven't seen anything done on this creek. Zero, for other than maintaining and fixing bridge culverts and stuff that are washed away.
So how come you just can't wait and, you know, just wait to see what public funding is going to happen?
Every time it rains in Woodland, just a typical heavy rain is now a flood here. And it's threatening the house, and the bank is going away.
The bank is eroding. So it looks like you've been trying to fortify the bank because it's undercutting the garage and the house. Okay, what has been happening, Dale, with this property?
Well, the creek makes a turn, and then unfortunately we're on the outside bend on the creek. So the force of the water has been tearing into the bank here, and it's right up within a foot of the carport and garage, and it's going to undermine the foundation We're end up losing that. That tree's gonna go. This bank is, like I said earlier, was, it's right here is almost 8 feet. But pretty much everywhere it's about 7.5, around there. Goes for 130 feet, the whole length of the property.
And this has been going on all summer long every time it rains?
Yes, and right where we're standing on the 14th of July, the water was clear up to here. And then at that point, it rained 1/4 inch in Woodland Park in 15 minutes. And I was up in Woodland when it happened. The problem we're having is this creek channel cannot handle the runoff from
the amount of runoff that's coming down from Woodland Park.
And if people have been watching the news, they might have seen some footage up there by Cristola. All that water is coming right through here.
Okay, well,
and it's a real problem.
It is a real problem. And I'm with you. You have to do something. You're doing it now. You're paying for it yourself. You're working yourself. And every single homeowner is in the same position. And not everybody along here can afford rock, rebar. Not everybody along here knows how to weld. Not everybody along here, has the time.
10-foot wall of water. That's how residents of Green Mountain Falls described what they saw moving into their town last night.
KRDO News Channel 13's Jacqueline Rosti reports floodwaters crippled bridges and spilled tons of mud and debris into the town.
From little puddles to sinkholes.
Everybody was completely muddy and soaked.
Look, Dad, it's Fountain Creek's fury didn't discriminate.
He came down and said, "It's coming. Be ready."
Dale White's property is next to the creek. This morning it's even closer. Wally's managed to get some of the muddy mess cleaned up inside. Outside is a different story.
They were sandbagging here when it came over the banks right over there and brought all this debris and everything with it.
Catherine Blow spent the morning digging out of her mother's sunroom.
Probably have to rip carpet and get everything hauled out of here.
Here at the Pantry Gardens, the water not only washed through their outdoor patio, but left 2 sinkholes that they're now blocking with green chairs.
Oh, I had 30, 40 people out here having dinner. My musician was playing, and a fellow from up the road came running down here and said, "Hey, there's a 10-foot wall of water heading for you."
Soaked but all right, customers just moved inside.
We finished our meal indoors. A lot of those nice folks, we didn't get a chance to charge them for their meals. But they came back this morning. They wanted to settle up with us. I guess they figured we needed them.
Cleanup is expected to take a while. In the meantime, others are preparing just in case it happens again. In Green Mountain Falls, Jacqueline Rosti, KRDO News Channel 13.